Tonight, we report on a structure fire in Soap Lake and a broken water pipe in Ephrata. What's happening in sports, Bob?
Plenty, Amber. The River Dogs are back from the Pacific Northwest Regional Tournament in Calgary. The Apple Sox and Pippins go at it on the diamond. And the action was fast and furious at the Ephrata Raceway Park Saturday. Let's take a quick peek at our Weather Center forecast.
Hello everybody, good to be with you. Finally, all of this unsettled weather exiting our immediate region, but we have additional changes in the forecast. I'll bring you all the details in a few moments.
I'm Amber Jenks, and we have all this and much more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Police are looking for the person responsible for leaving a homemade bomb in the driveway of a home near Soap Lake. The device was reportedly placed at a home in the 200 block of Moses Lake Avenue on July 19th. According to the Grant County Sheriff's Office on Monday, the device was described as a metal can containing a varnish-like liquid with a tube of lipstick on top. The Richland Bomb Squad responded and the device was destroyed. The Sheriff's Office has not identified a suspect and it's not known if the device would have exploded. Anyone with information can call the Sheriff's Office at 509-762-1160 or send information to crimetips@grantcountywa.gov. Firefighters are investigating a blaze which destroyed 3 buildings in Soap Lake late Sunday night. Reporter Jeff Chu has the details.
A fire destroyed 2 garages and a shed late Sunday night in Soap Lake. Soap Lake firefighters responded to a structure fire near a home near Daisy Street and 2nd Avenue Northeast shortly before midnight. Grant County Fire District 7 Chief Kirk Shepard said nobody was injured in the home next to the structures. Cause of the fire is under investigation. Firefighters from Grant County Fire District 7 and 13 and Soap Lake and Ephrata Fire Departments responded. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
Moses Lake students could have new graduation requirements. Assistant Superintendent Josh Meek unveiled the new state graduation requirements to the Moses Lake School Board during its last meeting. Under a new law, the minimum number of class credits required for graduation increases to 24, which is less than 26 credits currently required by the school district. Students are required to take more fine arts and world language credits while getting a reduction in health and fitness, career, technical education, and overall electives. Starting in 2016, seniors might no longer be required to complete a senior project in favor of using the time to prepare for transitioning into collegiate or vocational environment. Meek said the district would have to approve eliminating them from the curriculum. A water pipe break in Basin Street in Ephrata sent hundreds of gallons of water into the street Sunday afternoon. Reporter Devin Higgins has the details.
Downtown Ephrata got a soggy surprise on Sunday afternoon as a water main ruptured at the corner of Division and Basin Street next to the Bookery Cafe. City Manager Wes Crago said 2 holes, each about the size of a quarter, burst in the 8-inch concrete pipe. The pipe is one of the oldest still in use in the city and runs along the entirety of Basin Street. City crews arrived and isolated the leak, leaving virtually all downtown with water access. Crago said with most businesses closed, the overall impact was minimal. The force of the rupture was enough to separate the asphalt and send hundreds of gallons of water onto Basin Street, causing a traffic delay which lasted several hours while repairs were made. Crago said a stainless steel gasket was fitted to the old pipe to prevent further leaks, but added that the main line is over 40 years old, and with state funding to replace it through the Public Works Trust Fund no longer an option, more leaks can be anticipated in the near future. In Ephrata, Devin Higgins for iFIBER 1 News.
Now we take a look at people being sought by law enforcement.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We'll be back right after this.
My name is Kat Sanderson, Managing Broker for Pillar Rock Realty Group. We love the Columbia Basin because it's our home, and we want to give back to our community by kicking off our Pay It Forward campaign. If you buy or list with us, we will donate 1% of our total proceeds to a local charity of your choice and in your name. Call us today at 754-4444 or visit pillarrockrealty.com because we are your local real estate experts.
Now for your iFIBER 1 News Weather Center forecast.
Everybody, good to be with you. I'm Ceci Gutierrez with your local weather report from the One News Weather Center, and it is brought to you by iFIBER 1's Inside Look. Watch it today on iFIBER1.com. Let's begin with a quick look at your headlines across our immediate region. Heat is expected to make a comeback to our immediate area, but in the meantime, overnight tonight, we have that area of low pressure exiting the region, giving way to mostly clear skies overnight tonight. Our temperatures right around seasonable, generally dry weather pattern expected, and even some possible triple-digit temperatures in our extended forecast. Here's a quick look at the temperatures during the past 24 hours in Ephrata. The high topped out around 82 and the low flirting with the 60-degree mark. The normal should be around 90, so pretty average temperatures expected for this Tuesday afternoon. Sunset at around 8:38 this evening. Here's a quick peek, a similar scenario across Moses Lake. The high around 81, the low 58, and no precip accumulation. Let's take a quick peek at the conditions right outside your door. These temperatures around 80, so we're approximately 10 degrees below where we should be for this time of the year. So the heat begins to build up, but it'll build up, and we should be seeing those triple-digit temperatures as soon as this midweek. Here's a quick look. We notice all of this precipitation exiting our immediate region, but still triggering some showers. The potential for strong thunderstorms well inland northwest across Montana, leaving the region and also giving way for a high pressure system to remain in control. Will be brushed with some scattered cloud cover and showers along the north border with British Columbia. Here's a quick look once again for the next couple of days across the immediate area. Now for this Tuesday afternoon, we're looking forward to dry conditions. Notice these temperatures around Yakima already around the lower 90s, Ponderay lower 80s, mid 80s for the Tri-Cities area with mostly sunny skies. Closer look along the basin, mostly sunny skies right around the corner, and these temperatures making their way to more seasonable in the mid to upper 80s. Here's a quick peek at your extended forecast. Those hot temperatures as early as late this Wednesday through the weekend. So be sure to stay hydrated, and remember, the best place to beat the heat is in an air-conditioned environment. And we notice these very hot temperatures extending well into the weekend and next Monday. This segment brought to you by iFIBER 1's Inside Look. Watch it today on iFIBER1.com. Be right back with sports.
To save some energy, I've used Einstein's mass energy equivalents to design the haptic suits you see in front of you. They will maintain our core body temperature while we completely turn off our heat and air conditioning. With the money we save on our Grant PUD bill, I'll be expecting that trip to Disneyland this year.
You don't need to be a super genius to save energy and money. Visit grantpud.org to learn how.
The River Dogs are headed to the Senior Babe Ruth World Series in Klamath Falls. The Dogs beat the Spratling Rockhawks 11-5 in extra innings in the Pacific Northwest Regional Championship game Saturday to qualify for the annual event. The Dogs blew out the competition, going 5-0 at the tourney, scoring 47 runs while giving up just 5. It's the 13th time in the last 20 years the River Dogs will be performing on the big stage. It looked like the game would belong to the Rockhawks as the Dogs were down to their last strike and trailing by a run in the top of the 5th when J.L. Delgado came up with the clutch hit to send it to extra innings. The River Dogs jumped up top with a run in the 7th and then exploded for 6 in the 8th to seal it. Hunter Boyd got the start and gave up 5 runs off 7 hits in 6 innings on the bump. Caden Murphy threw 2 innings of no-hit ball to record the win. The River Dogs are off this week as they prepare to hit the road to Klamath Falls on August the 1st. Well, it was an exciting night of racing Saturday on the quarter-mile oval at the Ephrata Raceway Park. Big crowds were on hand to see Skylar Leisman, the current point leader in the Jerry's Auto Supply Street Stocks, get victories in the heat, race, and the main event. Brad Morrison from Moses Lake took second in the main event, while Junior Minor took third. In the Pepsi 360 sprint car races, Joe Smith of Moses Lake led from green to checkers in the feature. Richard Reeves, a rookie driver from Moses Lake, won the trophy dash and took the second position in the heat and main event. Kyle Lahr of Ephrata swept the dash, heat, and main in the Ephrata Pioneer Muffler V6 supercars. The Pippins rallied late to beat the Apple Sox 3-1 and salvage a one game of their three-game series with Wenatchee. The Apple Sox brought a run across the dish in the bottom of the fourth to break a scoreless contest. 2 runs in the top of the seventh put the Pippins out front. Yakima added an unearned run in the eighth on an error at third base. The Apple Sox hit the road for a 3-game series at Kelowna beginning tomorrow night. Well, in case you missed it, the Mariners pulled off a feat yesterday that hasn't happened on the diamond in 60 years. A 3-6-2-2 triple play.
Nobody out, 2 on. Pitch. Fair ball. It's Trumbo. And now getting caught in a rundown. That's a smart play on his part. Pilar. Now they get the runner hung up between third and home.
Well, they'll just run him all the way back.
Pilar kick coming to third. Both of them around. Oh, baby! We'll take it. Absolutely take it. And get off the field ASAP.
The 3-6-2-2 triple play has only been turned twice in MLB history. The M's came back to beat the Jays 6-5 on a Franklin Gutierrez walk-off homer in the 10th. We'll be back after this short break.
You don't have to drive to Seattle for exceptional cancer care. Confluence Health's cancer program delivers world-class care close to home. We have a highly experienced oncology team in a state-of-the-art facility, and we're a member of the Seattle Cancer Care Alliance, which gives our patients access to world-renowned therapies developed at Fred Hutchinson, the University of Washington Medicine, and Seattle Children's. Together with the SCCA, we're delivering world-class cancer care close to home.
Our spotlight story tonight is about a memorial for a 10-year-old Natasha Hastings, a Moses Lake girl with Down syndrome who died unexpectedly. Reporter Cameron Probert has the story.
We are going to miss your sweet little voice. All of the hellos and hi, all over and over again.
Parents of Natasha Hastings shared the words to a group of people gathered in McCosh Park Friday evening. The Moses Lake girl died unexpectedly last week after receiving surgery to treat sleep apnea. The Down Syndrome Society of Grant County held a memorial to remember her. Lisa Borman, a society member, said the society feels they are a family and they wanted to gather to celebrate Natasha's life.
Community has been amazing. We've had community come and support with donations and with supplies to make this event happen, and Dutch Brothers and what they did for today. It's just amazing to watch the community come out.
Borman, Carrie Aronson, and Brittany Brown said Natasha was full of life and she loved music and twisty bracelets.
We do a buddy walk for Down syndrome awareness, and the whole family has been a part of that buddy walk since we began doing the buddy walk here in Moses Lake, and she's a huge part of our buddy walk and our family, and she's just full of joy, and she's great. People come out and dress up. She loves the bear and all the little costume people that came out, and she was just a child, and she was just full of joy and love. And yeah.
The group gathered at Centennial Amphitheater, prayed, and shared memories of Natasha. As people spoke, they released balloons.
Natasha and her parents loved balloons, and so we have 300 balloons, blue and yellow, which are the colors for the National Down Syndrome Society. and we're going to release them in memory.
People wrote messages to Natasha on the balloons, and they were released above the park. Aronson read the message from Natasha's parents to the crowd.
But most of all, you taught us patience and how to be strong. Thank you, Natasha Anna, for being one of the best blessings of our lives. We missed you to pieces, our sweet ladybug. Fly high, little butterfly. God bless.
For iFIBER 1 News, this is Cameron Probert reporting.
A quarter horse riding competition at the Grant County Fairgrounds this weekend attracted riders from across the Northwest. Reporter Cameron Probert was there and has the details.
Dozens of quarter horses and riders competed at the Grant County Fairgrounds Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The Northwest Interstate Quarter Horse Association event attracted riders from as far away as British Columbia. The riders competed in several age divisions and 3 styles of competition. Each style, Western, Trail, or English, is aimed at emulating what a rider would need to accomplish if they were using a horse for a particular task. For example, a rider in a Western competition needs to move the horse as if they were herding cattle, compared to an English competition where the obstacles and speed simulates riding a horse during a hunt. The event attracts riders of different age groups and skill levels.
There's different age classes, there's different levels of horse, there's green horse, there's young horses. There's also different degree of adults too. So there's rookies, there's novice, amateur, then you've got your trainers, which is open, as well as select. So you've got your mature over 55.
Allison Ritson, one of the contestants, has been competing at events for 2 years. She said the horses can learn to recognize what they're supposed to do based on the pattern of poles on the ground.
They learn, and they actually learn to seek them out. There's some really, really good pattern horses that just, they see those poles and they know. Yeah, they're the talented ones for sure.
A lot of work goes into preparing for the shows. The trainer rides the horse every day, and Ritson practices with the horse on weekends.
It's a lot of work, you know, a lot of synergy, a lot of work, and just getting them to know your body language, to know your legs. You know, you're probably not going to see a lot of pulling because people are using their legs and their body in order to instruct the horse.
Quarter horse competitions can occur multiple times a month and continue throughout the year. Riders are attempting to earn ranks with the aim of competing at the world competition. The horses can react differently depending on the weather or the environment.
Sometimes they have a bad day, sometimes they have a great day. So it's all about getting the experience in and having fun.
For iFIBER 1 News, this is Cameron Probert reporting.
We'll be right back after this.
The new flamethrower cheeseburger now with a $5 lunch. I'm going flamethrower today.
Remember what happened last time?
I'm going flamethrower today.
Gary, do you remember what happened last time?
I'm going flamethrower today.
Remember what happened last time?
Comes with a Sunday now. I can handle it.
You know your body, Gary.
Go flamethrower. Now the DQ $5 lunch comes with the new jalapeno bacon flamethrower cheeseburger, plus fries, drink, and a sundae. This is fan food, not fast food.
Welcome back. Moses Lake High School Science Department received a $3,200 donation from the Monsanto Fund. High school science teacher Amanda Miller and new principal Mark Harris were joined by Monsanto Fund spokesman Clint O'Pikins at the last Moses Lake High School board meeting. Monsanto established the International Fund in 1964 to provide basic education support and meet critical needs in communities. Miller said the donation was used for purchasing pigs that were used by the school's biology classes to study anatomy. People for People celebrated its 50th anniversary on Saturday, along with several other service groups offered in Grant County. Reporter Cameron Probert has the story.
People gathered in Moses Lake's Blue Heron Park to celebrate the 50th anniversary of People for People. The bus service celebrated its anniversary by inviting several other organizations and businesses to the park to provide people information about their services. Rosenda Henley with People for People said they decided to include the other organizations because they learned that people don't know about the services available to them.
So I figured maybe this way they'll come out here and then they'll find out a little more and maybe they'll learn something new.
Along with getting the chance to meet with organizations ranging from OIC to Head Start, Attendees had the chance to get a hamburger cooked by Columbia Basin Job Corps members. State Representative Tom Dent and Moses Lake Mayor Dick Dean spoke to the crowd and congratulated the service. For iFiber One News, this is Cameron Probert reporting.
State auditors found problems with how the Moses Lake Irrigation and Rehabilitation District handled replacing the North Dam. The Washington State Auditor's Office issued a finding to the district stating it did not follow the correct procedures in picking a contractor to replace the structure and declaring an emergency to install a temporary dam. Irrigation district officials stated the issue was caused because of a change of personnel in 2014, and they were working on correcting the issues. Officials first discovered problems when they noticed potholes developing on the road on top of the dam. The MLIRD acted on the advice of an engineering firm and bypassed the bidding process and hired a construction company to install a temporary dam. The project cost roughly $400,000 in engineering and $2.5 million to construct. Alternate members are needed for the Grant County Water Conservancy Board. The commissioners are seeking someone willing to fill in when a member of the board is not able to attend a meeting. Board members decide whether to transfer state water rights and can set the fees for processing the applications to transfer water rights. Board members are not paid a salary. They can receive reimbursement for travel and costs related to training. Applicants need to live in the county or county adjacent to Grant County. The appointee has to attend 32 hours of training from the Department of Ecology. Applications are available on the county's website, www.grantcountywa.gov. Applications are due by August 21st. For more information, contact the Commissioner's Office at 509-754-2011, extension 2931. That's going to do it for us here at iFiber One News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.